Hey all, this is Shannon Hare, and I'm just sending out a quick little clip, kind of how I've been asked to by a couple people, and this one's actually going out to Geneva, and I hope that some of the things that I talk about might just be a help to the people that she plans on sending it on to and some of her friends. So it's mainly kind of my journey through detox and infertility and Arbonne's detox. So my story kind of begins with years and years of infertility, fighting surgeries, and my husband and I had actually gone through 5 rounds of failed IVF. Could not figure out why, wasn't getting pregnant, just kind of a older age, not totally off the charts age, but getting up there, like most of us. And we waited to have kids, so we were having a little difficulty, and we'd gone through lots and lots of trials. And so I decided to take a break, and I just couldn't handle, the hormones, all the antibiotics, everything that they kind of pump into your body, plus just the stress eating that you kind of go through. When you're on those hormones, you feel pregnant, you don't feel pregnant, you go through ups and downs of emotions. So you're eating, you're not eating, you feel sick. It's a horrible, you just feel horrible. So I think I'd probably put on, like, I don't know, 15, 20, maybe 20 pounds that I hadn't needed to put on. And then a friend of mine posted on her Arbonne page about Arbonne's detox. And I knew they had skincare, but I had no idea that they had a detox. And she said she lost like 19 pounds. I'm like, you know what? I just need to take care of myself. I need to focus on myself for a little bit. So I did this detox for 30 days. And in the first 30 days, I lost 90 pounds, or not 90. I lost 12 pounds. Wow, I won't say 12 pounds in the first week. And then over the course of 90 days, I lost probably about 30, which I didn't even know I needed to lose that much. But it wasn't necessarily what the weight loss, because I wasn't heavy. It was just a little extra weight that I was carrying. But it's how I felt. My body was just clean. It was purified from all of the stuff that I've been putting in my body. And I wasn't a believer of necessarily like what you eat really affects your health. But when I saw what it did to how I slept, my attitude, my general energy level, because when you're on those kind of hormones for IVF and stuff, any kind of fertility hormone, it's extra stuff that's not supposed to be in your body, and it just drains you. My hormone levels all got more back to normal too. I had testing done in that process, and everything was really looking good. So I just stayed on kind of like their 80-20 plan after I did the detox. And then I did a full another detox round. I think started the first one in January, and then I think I did it through February, March, pretty full on. And then I kind of did an 80-20 plan, which means we get to cheat on a day or two whenever we need to. And then back in October, I did it again, just as a complete full on, no soy, no dairy, no gluten, all of that. And of course, when you're trying to have a baby, you cut out alcohol, you cut out caffeine, or at least I did, so that I could, be prepared and have my body as good and in the best shape that I could possibly have it inside. Because I figured I'm paying so much to work on myself and have, make babies, that the cheap, easy thing to do is get healthy and to eat healthy. So I did that, and I knew that that's something that I could control. So, and it's not expensive, infertility is expensive, like all the medicines and stuff like that, but this is an easy way to fix. And I thought, well, if that helps and just gives me just a little bit better of a shot, then why not? Why not even go for it? So, my husband and I decided to go for one more round of IVF, and it was the most amazing cycle we've ever had. We had double the amount of eggs, we had double the amount of fertilizations, we had double the amount of embryos that were created, and it ended up having 2 amazing embryos implanted back inside me. And then 38 weeks after that implantation, I actually gave birth to 2 amazing twins, a boy and a girl. My girl weighed 7 pounds 4 ounces, and my boy weighed 6 pounds 2 ounces. And my dad is a physician, and he said, I had them at 38. So he said that the fact that I could carry 2 babies to that, at my age, lovely, to that weight and to that length, doesn't usually happen. In fact, when I was going through the process of finding out that I had twins, I got involved in a twin group, And not very many moms make it past 34, 36 weeks. And there's a lot of people that end up having complications, preeclampsia, swelling, edema. I had none of that. It's because my body was just so prepared and so clean. And it was also helping my mind. So I was just ready to be in the right place at the right time. So I had my twins. I was able to drop the weight. What was also crazy was I was also able to drop the weight off after the babies really quickly and still stay healthy and able to nurse them for a full entire year and still be healthy. So all those things that helped me go through it. And then when I decided to lose that last 5 pounds of baby weight, I actually did a final detox and did a full-on another thing where, you don't cheat for a month or anything, and you completely detox for that month. And lo and behold, all that failed IVF kind of laughed at us, and we ended up having our miracle baby. And 14 months after the twins were born, I found out that I was 6 weeks pregnant with our third child, and he is now a year and a half. And I carried him to 39 weeks, and I delivered him at the age of 41. So it's doable, it's possible, but I honestly believe that had it not been for the health that I was in and the detox that I had gone through with Arbonne, it wouldn't have been possible. It helped me clear my mind and my body out of everything. And I know with IVF I was pumping more hormones back into my body, but my body was more prepared to take them and react to them. And my other thing that I always say when I tell people and talk about fertility is so much of it is mental. And I know that everyone tells you, oh, just, don't think about it, don't think about it. No, that's not what I tell you to think about. No, think about it. Visualize it. Meditate. Do something to just believe that your family is there. The phrase that I went through every single day and that's still on my mirror to this day is what you want wants you. And I knew those babies were out there and they wanted me just as much as I wanted them. In some form, I'll be honest, because at some point I was almost ready. I was ready to adopt, and that's okay. But that wasn't our journey and that wasn't our path. But everything that we did, I think, was placed in our path for a reason. So just know that your family is out there, and I wish you all the best, and everyone that tries to that listens to this at some point. And honestly, if anyone wants to reach out to me, please feel free. Whoever sends you the message on, they have my contact information, and I am happy to talk to anybody. I'm no expert on fertility whatsoever. I'm an expert on my story. But I'm also a great ear. I know what it's like to go through what people go through, and it's not easy. And I don't think anyone should be alone, and I don't want it to be a silent epidemic. I think people need to talk about it more because it's a whole lot more people go through it than we realize. So I wish you all the best, and good luck. Hope that was a helpful tip. And like I said, you have nothing to lose when it comes to this, just because if nothing else comes out of it, you're healthier, your body's healthier, your mind's healthier, and it just prepares you for the next step. All right? Bye.